New day, new haircut, new parts. So, as you've seen on our last video, managed to get the water pump out. And yeah, that's now completely out. And since then, got myself a nice new shiny one. So ready to put this back in. Obviously come with the gasket. So what I reckon may have happened is on the old one, this was leaking. This is the coolant temp sensor. This O-ring here was causing a leak. I was topping it up nearly every couple of days. And I reckon maybe the inside, oh, the bearings are falling out. Maybe the inside hadn't seen enough water and wasn't spinning. But obviously the belt's going to keep the outside spinning. Hence it did and snap. I reckon that's what it could be. So I've got a new coolant temp. In fact, this was already on order before it went bang. But there we go. So that's turned up. Went and picked this up today with a new belt and tensioner, which is somewhere, and get this all fitted. So yeah, wish me luck. I need to try and find the timing marks. Man, filthy already. Need to try and find the timing marks because everywhere I've been looking, it's a pain in the ass to time these things up. So I need to try and find where the timing marks are for them. Hopefully someone's been there before me and left me timing marks. So find out the hard way. Right, wish me luck. As you can see on this bit, there is absolutely no timing marks whatsoever. I did have that pulley off and there's nothing on it at all, nothing on the block. So I had to look on the flywheel. So apparently there's supposed to be a mark there. So just here is me spinning the flywheel. About here somewhere, there should be a little timing mark that they put on. So it indicates top dead center. I couldn't find that. It's obviously quite difficult doing this on your own. You've got to be underneath spinning the crank and looking through the little access hole at the top of the gearbox. But I tried my best, but I could not find that mark. Just coming up here, I did find two little holes in the side of the flywheel, just there. There's one there and one next to it. I thought that might have been it, but it's not. That looks like it's just like some access hole to get behind the flywheel, I'm guessing, when you change it. But that had nothing to do with marking top dead center. So yeah, that was fun, spending hours spinning a flywheel for no reason whatsoever. It has been so many hours, and this is where we're at. What a pain in the ass this is. Also, I don't know how much you guys knew, but oh, my radiator's over there. This line here, I've put it up out of the way, goes to the top, goes to the radiator over here, and this wire here, or pipe should I say, goes about there. They both connect to this, goes across the top of the radiator. That's where one end goes, the other end goes there. Did you know that is a power steering radiator? I didn't know that. When I took everything apart, took all the radiator pipes off, power steering fluid went everywhere. All over the front of the van, all over the floor. Was not expecting that. But the whole point of that is trying to find TDC, top dead center. There is absolutely no marks on the pulley at the bottom crank pulley, and apparently the only mark there is on the top of the flywheel. And try and wedge the camera in as best I can. Just there, just in there, in that little access hole, it's the top of your flywheel. There is supposed to be a little bit of a mark on that to indicate where top dead center is. Could I find it? Could I? Spent hours looking for that. Tried everything. I didn't want to take the head off because I don't need to. And on the other side of the head, in here, is another belt, and that is for your injectors, and the other side of your cam. I think there's something else somewhere else. Not sure, don't know, don't care, didn't want to adjust it because this is all in time. It's just this end is not, so I wanted to adjust the bottom end to match the top end, so then we are in time. So I removed the, I think it goes the other way around, yep, that piece of metal there goes on the injectors, goes on the injector pump, and removed the glow plug out of cylinder 1, which is right down in the depths of air. In fact, you can just see there, focus, just in there. That is how you can get to the top of the cylinder. Put a little piece of metal in there. It's basically the stuff that you put around like plants and stuff. I can't think of the name of it. It's like really thin metal. Stuck that in there, kept turning the crank until that piston didn't go up and down anymore. And then I looked at the flywheel, found the little mark, which I've been spending hours looking for. So the bottom end is now in time, and the top end, hopefully you guys can see that. Someone's left a little red mark on the top of the crank, and there is also a little red mark right there. So those two line up, and then that'll all be up in time then. I spent all day doing that. That's a pain in the ass, but I managed to get my engine in time. Well, I will have in a minute. The top end's easy to do. It's a 19mm on the end of the pulley. Just keep twisting it, and that'll all be in time. I mean, I have removed so much, but yeah, kind of wish I could have showed you a little bit more. But to remove the radiator, it is that pipe there, and the other one down there. That one goes on the top, that one goes on the bottom, and they're just held together with those crappy little clamps that never work. These little crappy things. You've got that hose which goes onto the passenger side of the radiator, and the shorter one goes to the driver's side of the radiator for the steering fluid. You've got this connector which goes about here for the fans, and then you've got these two which go onto the bottom in between the two fans, and that's it. You've obviously got these little pins, 4 of them, so that the radiator can do its little party trick. And the radiator's out. The glow plug was a 10mm, as is a deep socket. And then yeah, just remove things that get in your way. I've worked on cars before where I haven't removed anything, and it's easier to spend an extra 5 minutes to remove something to save you struggling. Probably going to call it quits because I'm tired. Now I've got all the engine in time, it's just a case of bolt everything back together again. Put the belt back on, the pumps, the water pump, that's 3 bolts. Put the belt on, put all the bits and bobs I took off, done. So, going to call it quits for the end of this video. I'm probably going to carry on working, but for this video I think I've got enough footage. If you guys would like to support me and support the channel, please feel free to buy some merch. I will happily send you guys the links to where you need to go, and I do keep the prices as minimal as possible. I'm not trying to make money like that off of people by selling t-shirts for 20, 30, 40 quid. I think it's all under 20. Oh, the t-shirts are under 20 quid delivered. The jumpers I think are 25 delivered. There's key rings, there's stickers. If you're interested in any of it, send me a message. If you're interested in how to get hold of me on Instagram, the link is in the description below. Anyway, I'm going to go get this done, and I don't know, have me a strong coffee. Thank you very much for watching this video, guys. If you liked it, please give it a great big thumbs up. If you're not already subscribed, go hit that subscribe button. Take it easy.